All right, so we will try to learn how we can, like enter schematic symbols and we can search the library components. So let me create one a small sheet. Okay. So let us create a new page and let me rename it as number page 4 example. Okay. So I have created an example sheet and I can double click it to open this. All right. And then I can right click it to change the sheet properties and change it to your millimeter. Let us say I want A4 size. So I have changed it. So now it is A4 size. Okay. Now let us say we want to put some components. So here is the component list you can put. So these are the component list that is available here. Okay. And this is showing design cache. It means whatever the component that is there inside design cache, that only will appear. It means you do not have any library component because there is no library file attached here. Okay. So what you can do is, and what is this design cache? Because these 4 pages are there. In all of them, one-on-one component, I mean some components are there. So those components are appearing in that. Okay, design cache. So let us quickly add library file that we have already created. So add libraries. Go to your library folder. Okay, and add the library file. Understood? So the library file is added. Now, what you can do is you can see in the component part here, you have design cache as well as library one. So whatever parts that you want to search, let us say I have to put resistor. So I'll put resistor, and resistor you can see we have 0402, and then go to, like down arrow, you will see 0603, 0805, 1206, 2512, all these things, even resistor array. So how does it look? That also is shown here. Okay. So that is how you can 8 resistors array, resistor axial or something like that. So like that, all of them are there. Okay. So whichever you want, you can take. So it's up to you. But let us say you do not have an idea like how to search them. Let us say I want to search a capacitor. Or let me first put some resistor. Okay. Like resistor 0402 I have put. Okay. So so you can see R5, R6. So up to R4 will be there somewhere. That is the reason R4 is not coming. Let's say if I want to put 0603, so 0603 will come. That also you can put. And here it will not be appearing like whether which one is 0603 or which one is 0402. So you can go on the component, double click it, and you can see its properties. If your properties, like the, let us say your property is appearing like this, okay, in the row wise, like color, graphics, and then you can scroll right, then you can see everything. Okay. So if you want, you can have like this also. Otherwise, if you do not want like this view, go to pivot and it will be like this. All right. So properties and their values. Okay. So I'm just cutting this. now you might be thinking I have to keep capacitor. So let us put capacitor. Okay. So capacitor 0402 is there. Then you can see capacitor 0603 or all these packages are available. You can see that. If you do not see, you can just CAP only you write and then keep coming down from your down arrow. Okay. So you can see a capacitor. If you have to put it rotated wise, press Ctrl R and it will rotate. Okay. Press Ctrl R, it will rotate. Okay. Now you might be thinking, I don't know what are the components that I have to find or which IC is there. Let us say if I have to put ADPL 42002. So this is available. So I am able to put that. But suppose you do not know or whether that IC is there or not, I don't know. So what can you do? You can go to library, click on this plus, and you will have all the components available here. So it is, like stored alphabetically. So let us say we have to put a MOSFET. So MOSFET will be M. Okay. So you can see MOS MOSFET 1, MOSFET 2, like that it is there. So you have the, like reference here and you go here and write down that MOSFET. Okay. So you can see MOSFET 1 has come, MOSFET 2 has come. All these things are there. So you can see like this. So this is your reference. You cannot place components from here. Okay. You have to come here and search that component part name and then place it here. All right. Similar to that, let us say you have to find out your, like expected MCU microcontrollers. So MSP M0Z3057, something like that. So this 48 package, all these things are there. So you know this, that this is there, or let's say if you have STM microcontroller. So STM, you go to S. So STM microcontrollers are there. Okay. So like that, you can go and search. So let's say I want to put, uh, come here, parts, STM. What is that? 32F051. Okay. So this part I have placed it. Understood? Now let us say if you have to put some power symbol. So go place. Here you have power symbol. Power symbol only will be having ground and power both. Okay. So this is my first ground. Go to down arrow. It will be easier for you. So this is one ground. Okay. So I can put a ground. All right. I can put ground. Similar to that, let us say if you have to place, some other parts. Sorry. Go to place and let us say we want to put some power. So come here, you have earth also, you have, like this ground. So whichever one you want, you can place. But I want to put a bar, like V in. So let us say I am going to put V in type. So this is your, let's say I will put VCC, double click it and change the name. Okay. Let's say I will put V in. So for now it is valid, like you don't have to worry. Okay. And if you want to, let us say I will put 3V3. Okay. So like that you can do. Now let us say if you have to put some test points. So what you can do is you can go and test TP, right? So TP will be test point. So you can see, come down here in your library side, ST. So here we have TP. Okay, TP 100, 150 like that. So come here and go to your parts and write TP. So see, TP like this is there, then like this is there. Okay, like this bigger one is there. So whichever one you want, you can take. So these are the test points. All right. To print this page, what you can do is quickly go to this particular sheet, like you go to Project Explorer up. Okay. So here there are 4 pages. If you want to print all of them, you have to select a schematic 1. Okay. And then save it. So all the 4 pages will be, printed. Understood? So select here and then press print. 1 minute. Put yes all. Okay. So now what you can do is, I think it is little slow. So what we will do is we'll just close some of the, projects, because a lot of loading is there. Okay. So let me close few projects. Okay. So this is closed. Then we have STM32F427, which I have started. So that is fine. Let us come to our project. Okay. Hardware design test. So this is the schematic that is there. You have saved it already. Now go to this print. This print will help you to print the schematic. Okay. Come on. Yeah. So it is asking, just press OK. And then it is going to print like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Okay. So let us say my schematic. Okay. And what you can do is you can go to your hardware. Yeah. My schematic test project. Okay. So it is done. So you can see page 1, 2, 3, 4, all the 4 pages are printed. All right. So let me bring out the PDF. Okay. This PDF is not going there. Let me just bring in here. Yeah. All right. So what I wanted to show it to you is that like these were the pages, right? Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. So these were the circuits that we had put. Let us say you want to create only this page schematic. So for that, what will you do is instead of selecting this schematic, you can select this example and then go to print and print that. Okay. So only this page will come. So whenever you want to share a single page or a single schematic, you can print that only. And let's say I will put instead of project, I'll put page 4. So only the page 4 will get printed. Only one page is printed, right? Understood. So this was all about like how to enter the schematic parts and how to enter all the pages. So you can see you have only single page schematic that is available, only one page schematic. Okay. So all right, this was all about the like understanding of how to enter the schematic and how to find the components. And you have some ADCs or some DACs or something like that. You can see your part number and you can compare by yourself, and then you can search this in your part list. Okay, this is how it will work out. Okay, if you do have any questions, you can always ask. That's not a problem.